about something that used to be a part of the basic plate, and that's milk. It's no longer considered part of the basic plate, but sometimes people do want more calcium, especially kids.
Sure.
Very typically, we've had cow's milk, which is a great protein source. Soy milk can be a great protein source. The one thing is with the non-dairy milk, they don't naturally have calcium, so they have to have calcium added. So there's really good protein in soy milk, but things like almond milk and oat milk may not have much protein in them. Also, you want to be careful with any milk, whether it's cow's milk, soy milk, is if it's flavored and sweetened, because you really want to avoid having all that sugar added to them. Because anything time you add more sugar, salt, you want to avoid that. But if you feel like you need the calcium, milk is something you maybe want to add to your diet.
Thank you. You're welcome.
So now we've got the oil section, and at a meal, about 1 to 3 teaspoons of oil is a healthy amount of oil for your meal. It makes us feel full, makes the food taste good. So we've got polyunsaturated, monosaturated, and saturated oils. Monosaturated is great for our heart. Poly is a heart healthy fat, but saturated is something you want to eat less of. So that's going to be like the coconut oil or butter. So kind of the most famous olive oil is the extra virgin olive oil.
So what's the difference between extra virgin and regular olive oil?
So the extra virgin olive oil is the first pressing. So it tends to have the most positive health benefits, but you can't cook it as high, and it has a little bit more flavor to it. And it also tends to be more expensive. So if you want to use the light, it's going to have a lighter flavor, great for sauteing, can be a really good choice. The other oils you might have are canola oil, which is also a good monosaturated fat. Avocado oil is a really good monosaturated fat, and this is something you can cook at really high temperatures. It can go up to 540 degrees versus like olive oil, which is about 450. So you can cook really hot. Sesame oil we use a lot in Asian foods. It's a nice poly fat, as is walnut oil, which is really a nice choice for dressings because of the nice flavor. Also, you can't cook at quite a high temperature. So another good comparison for fats is butter, which is a very high saturated fat, but you only can cook it up to 250 degrees. You now know how quickly butter burns, so it has a really low flash point. So, but olive oil is a kind of nice everyday oil. So one thing you'll also notice at the food co-op is they have this field day organic. And organic food tends to be more expensive. And what Field Day does is they don't do much advertising. They have very simple labels. So it's just an affordable way to try to get organic food. And the food co-op has a lot of items from Field Day. Yeah, so you can get a better option. So Jayne, we finished our grocery store tour. What did you think?
It was great. And I noticed that we kind of stayed on the perimeter more.
Right, so you want to stay where all the more whole foods are, the less processed, less sugar and salt, extra fat added. That's going to give you a lot more nutrient density when you eat. So and we did go down the aisles a little bit, but you want to stick at that perimeter. So I'm hoping you enjoyed our tour, and I hope you can fill your cart with really great food. Thank you.